Hello degenerates, my name is Mr. Penthorpe. Once every full moon there comes a few animes that connects with me in one way or another, but once every blue moon when the stars align, the sacrifices have been made, and I struck a deal with the devil, we get an anime that completely connects to me on a much deeper level. Think of it as the American Psycho, the Blade Runner, the Taxi Driver of anime, except way less cringe. What show am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the shonen anime Black Clover, or as the haters like to call it, Shouty Shouty Boy, even though that only happens for like 3 episodes. But why did this show connect to me? Well, to understand, I'm gonna have to give you some context. Black Clover first started off as a manga that was released on February 16th, 2015, and was picked up by Pirate Studios, releasing the animated adaptation on October 3rd, 2017, a day before my birthday. The manga was originally created by Yuki Tabata, but Black Clover was actually his second piece of work. His first ever published manga was called Hungry Joker, that was cancelled due to its low popularity all the way in 2014. As for the director of the anime, it was Tasuya Yoshihara, who has worked on such bangers as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, One Punch Man, Naruto Shippuden, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Black Clover is the story of Asta and Yuno, who were abandoned at the same church on the same day. Raised together as children, they came to know of the Wizard King, a title given to the strongest mage in the kingdom, and promised that they would compete against each other for the position of the next Wizard King. However, as they grew up, the stark difference between them became evident. While Yuno is able to wield magic with amazing power and control, Asta cannot use magic at all, and desperately tries to awaken his powers through physical training. When they reach the age of 15, Yuno is bestowed the spectacular grimoire with the 4-leaf clover, while Asta receives nothing. The main cast of this show consists of 2 main characters, Asta and Yuno, whilst the supporting cast we have Noelle Silva, the royal who can control her magic, Ghosh, the man who has a huge sister complex, Siscon if you will, Gordon, just a guy who needs to speak up more and creeps everyone out, Sister Lily, the sexy nun, Seke, a loser who wheels his way into every position of power, you know, like most politicians and royals, Vanessa, the drunk mummy who uses strings to tug at your heart and get what she wants, Gray, big, beefy boy, Klaus, the rule follower, Nero, bird with a secret, Wizard King Julius, time cop, Orochi, adoptive father of Asta and Yuna, Charmy, the definition of a fat scran, Finrel, the Black Bull's Uber driver, Magna, the man with a spicy bat, Luck, crazy lightning child, and finally we have Captain Yami, or as people call him, the Dilf. Now, one of the main issues that people have with Black Clover, and I think is a stupid issue, is that people say most of the episodes are poorly animated, which I counter with by saying, you do realize most episodes that are poorly animated is because they take place after a really long arc or an intense fight scene. Like, animators need a break, guys. Come on. This is also just because this is how animation works. You can't expect every episode to have high-tier animation. I think the animation is fine in the episodes when the animation is quite stiff and isn't, you know, much isn't actually happening because the animators need a break. In short, the animation is really good. The fight scenes are fast and heavy-hitting, each fight feeling unique and different with methods of how they're taking out the enemies, and doesn't feel like they're repeating animations. Even in the side episodes where nothing is really going on and they're doing the grunt work, you know, to progress the story, the animation is still better than some high production shows I've seen, like Boruto. Yeah. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have insulted the Boruto fans. That's why this video is going to be coming out soon, so subscribe and turn on notifications to see that. As for the art that's actually in the manga, it's solid. I don't really have much to say about it, honestly, whilst I'm making this script. I'm currently up to date on the manga, and honestly, it's just not that impressive to other mangas I'm reading now, such as Chainsaw Man and One Punch Man. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, it's just, you know, I'm reading some manga that has really good artwork, and then I'm coming to Black Clover, where obviously it has to be pushed out on a weekly basis, so some parts are rushed and not, you know, as fine-tuned, but I still think it's solid, like a B+, you know? What can I say about the music, except that it's a banger? I mean, listen to these openings. Like, I put this shit on in the gym and train my absolute hardest when the Black Clover openings go on. The main reason why I like Black Clover and why I always have it in my top 3 isn't because of the art or the animation, or heck, it isn't even because of the great music. For me, it's all about Asta. Asta is a character that started with nothing. He had no talent, no special skills, no OP ability, no advantages. He was given every disadvantage, and yet he clawed his way up to victory. He grinded every single day and refused to give up on his goals until he achieved what he wanted. And as funny as the line is, he's just like me for real. Asta used what he had, and he used it to achieve his goals, and that's why I relate to him so much. And that's also why I love Black Clover. So, is Black Clover an anime worth watching? Is it worth your time? 100%. I could not recommend this anime enough. If you like fantasy, action, and magic with great stories, insane animations, and relatable characters, this show is for you. Look, even if you don't relate to Asta, I can guarantee there is a character in this anime that you will relate to in one way or another. All in all, I'd give Black Clover an 8 out of 10. It's one of my favorite animes, and I love it so much. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. And why not check out my second channel, Penfub Live, where I stream every now and then. And why not check out my Patreon? Look, it's not much, and you get some pretty decent perks for a low price. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and special thanks to my patron, Orton5610, for pledging £2 for becoming a lower class degenerate. I appreciate it, and thank you very much.